Hello.
Hollywood's biggest night.
Oh, man. The Oscars.
2 days from now. Not today. But soon.
This is our Oscars.
Yes. We are Mallrat. We're a character team. We're going to do some fun stuff for you tonight. My name's Ian.
My name's Sibel.
I'm Danny.
I'm Graham.
I'm Kathleen. Sorry. We almost.
You gotta love the internet.
Are people here like Oscar buffs? You know, is it something that everyone here follows, or is it something that some of us are ambivalent toward?
Graham, I know you're a big movie buff, yeah?
I'm a big movie buff. I like the Oscars, yeah.
Who do you have your money on?
My money on this year, I don't know. It's kind of a, I don't know if you guys noticed, it's kind of a weird year for the movie industry. So that might cause some, shakeup. So I don't know. The safe money is Nomadland. I don't know.
I think it might be Nomadland. The safe bet.
Yeah, I think there's a solid chance it's Nomadland. But I'm hoping for Minari, personally. That movie made me cry my eyes out in the most beautiful, life-affirming way I've ever experienced. It was wild.
I'm keen to see it, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to Google who's nominated without my internet crashing. Let me just see if I can do that.
It was just Nomadland and Minari. There were two. It's one or the other.
That sounds right.
Well, let's give it up for
Lizzie says she's never seen a movie.
So I guess Lizzie
does
not consider herself a movie buff. That's what I'm assuming, but I don't want to be, presumptuous.
Lizzie, are you an Oscar buff though? You like the Oscar trivia, but you don't see movies? You just watch the Oscars?
It's fine if Lizzie's never seen a movie because we're about to give Lizzie the Hollywood treatment tonight, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Each of these characters is a movie encapsulated.
Let's also give it up for the Squirrel Theater that's hosting us. They've been doing some awesome stuff. They're starting a theater in quarantine. Seems impossible, but they're doing it. It's super cool. They do classes that you can sign up for on their website. I think the link's going to pop up for that. You can also go to the class, and they have shows 3 nights a week. I think it's Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. It's awesome. It's like they're doing. It feels like a real improv theater. It's crazy, or a real comedy theater. It's amazing. Can't get enough of it.
Woo woo woo!
Addicted.
I love that synthwave music they play before the show. It makes me feel like I'm at a roller rink or something.
I was jamming. I was like, it felt almost like we were really in a theater doing our little backstage dance.
Mm-hmm.
Warming up, yeah.
Guys, industry's here. Everybody act natural. Guys,
maybe I'll get an agent tonight. Well, are we ready to bring on our first character of the night?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. Fuck
nice.
it, right?
Please welcome to the stage, Timothée Chalamet.
Wow.
Good evening, esteemed colleagues. It is me, Timothée Chalamet, and I'm so pleased to be giving the Academy's Honorary Award for Lifetime Achievement to one of my idols. Anyone who knows me knows I'm an old soul. When my friends in high school were playing Halo or doing the Tide Pod Challenge, I was busy flipping through En attendant Godot. I'm sorry, Waiting for Godot. Or watching one of this honoree's many films at a local art house cinema. Starting as a relative unknown in 1948, she quickly rose to prominence in a red-hot series of noir films portraying Hitchcock's beautiful cat burglar, Vicky LaRue. Known for her unique and compelling acting choices, it is my great honor to bestow this award to the inimitable Mamie Van Doren. I'm always flattered when a handsome man asks me to dinner, especially the chief of police, but I suspect you're here on business. It's a pity. I was hoping you'd give me a tour of Saint-Tropez by night. And to answer your question, no, I'm not the one who broke into the casino's vault. You're welcome to search my room if you'd like. Now relax a little bit. This restaurant's got the best clams casino in town. Yum, clams. Now why don't you and I... Why don't you and I see about my room?
Turns out I had what modern doctors call irritable bowel syndrome.
Such a thing didn't exist in the 50s, of course. Nonetheless, my agents begged me not to eat on set, but I was raised during the Depression. When there's food, you eat it. The idea of a spit bucket appalls me. And food is a powerful metaphor for Hitchcock, so I couldn't let him down.
And what does food mean to you in these films?
Well, it typically meant I was going to shit my pants. Funny seeing you here, Detective. Oh, this? I found the bar car unattended and I helped myself. I left some dough behind, Scout's honor. I heard about the King of Bohemia's Ruby going missing. Those boys and their toys. Did he check under the bed? Speaking of beds, why don't you and I... why don't we check out a bed? You and I just need to go to the powder room for a second. Turns out most liquids made it worse, especially alcohol.
You drank on set?
Of course we did. It was the 50s. No one knew any better. I had a double Manhattan to take the edge off of childbirth. Well, I guess the jig is up. Fine. I'm the one who stole the Queen's diamonds at the captain's dinner. But if you think I'm going to Alcatraz, you've got another thing coming. Hemlock poison. I'll be dead in seconds. Oh, yeah, the poison's definitely working. I feel it going through my body. Now I feel it going out of my body. Oh, the poison's going down my leg. I'll be dead soon. Once I turned 33, I became repulsive to leading men twice my age. But I finally got a break in the form of Irving, the talking donkey. I played Cece, a World War II nurse who formed a special connection with a donkey named Irving, who only she could hear speak. It felt amazing to finally show America my versatility. Irving, you saved my life by kicking that SS spy onto that landmine. But you're hurt. Oh, conserve your strength, my sweet prince. Shh, nothing bad is going to happen to you. Not as long as I draw breath. Help! Help! My ass! My ass has been blown to pieces.
Oh my God. All aboard to Budapest, everyone.
Danny Lempert, everyone.
Danny.
That's what happens when you make comedy in isolation as a psychopath.
I felt the unraveling, like, as I was watching it, I was like, yes, I've been there. Okay, this
Yeah.
makes sense.
Also, I got to shout out.
What? To come down like that at the right time. It was just like perfectly timed. I was like, what?
I do wonder, is this an homage to Elaine Stritch? Because I was really feeling that with her older years.
Oh, yeah.
It was definitely short, right? I don't give it with the no nonsense lady.
Her tracksuit was spot on.
I have like 3 articles of clothing that I used to play old women, and they always hit because
They work. There's a reason.
There's
Yeah.
so many things that age that wears.
God, and we learned a little bit about film history, which, as we know, is big part of the Oscar ceremony every year.
Yeah. Mamie Van Doren is a real person. Look her up.
Yeah,
Actually, but there is a real series of films in the 50s and 40s
About Irving, the talking donkey.
It's not his name's not Irving. I forget the name of it, but it's like there's 6 films with this talking donkey. The donkey is the lead. They were incredibly popular.
Like the donkey was first billed and like got
first
the
build
donkey. Oh wow.
donkey. Or maybe he was. I think he was a mule. I think he's a mule. But anyway, that was my inspiration because that swept America. They made literally 1 million pictures. So
Isn't that wild?
Hollywood.
Hollywood.
Hooray.
Has anyone ever met a movie star?
Oh, yeah.
You met one of us. Who met a movie star today?
Oh, man, I'm lagging. But
Sibel.
Just go ahead. Tell your story, Sibel.
I don't know, like, when I'm not frozen or when I am. Okay,
Yeah.
well, today I actually saw Anne Hathaway, and that was very exciting. I mean, I've met a couple, but, like, I ran into, oh, my God, I can't even remember his name. Martin. Who's the person I ran into with the dog when I was walking the dog? Not Martin Short. No. White hair, super funny.
Martin?
No, he's like musical. He did wow. You know what? Pass. Honestly,
So memorable.
Good story.
What did you say when you met Anne Hathaway today?
Oh, I didn't meet her today. I was walking and she was eating at this like trattoria place a block away from me, and we were walking the dog, and I was just like, you know, because they eat without masks.
You didn't
and
run
I
up
saw
to
her,
her
and I was like, yeah.
I love doing Ocean's 8.
Yeah, I mean, Princess Diaries for me, but you know.
Princess Diaries 2, Royal. Oh yeah, was it Dean Martin? Wait, did you see Dean
Wait, what? I missed your question.
Martin that you meant? A viewer suggested.
No, oh no. Oh my god. No, he's got like white hair. He's
Viewers, type in the comments who has white hair and is funny in Disney
I
musicals.
believe. I mean, this is like.
I know it's
Martin's probably not in his name.
it sounds unlikely, but it sounds like it was Dean Martin. Yeah.
No, it's not. I'm
Well,
googling it. It's not. No. It's gonna be like when I get this name, it's gonna be so.
Martin Lawrence.
My career's over. Honestly.
Steve Martin.
Steve Martin. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Great.
It was like so. I should have got. I'm so like not happy about that because
now that you're saying it, like white hair, funny musical. You know,
yeah.
Steve Martin.
I wanted to say Martin.
Who's dead? Yeah.
He plays the banjo.
Shall we? Speaking of
the next one.
Famous actors, shall we roll into our next character?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Everyone, please welcome to the stage. Well, shall we say we're announcing it right now? The winner for Best Actor is.
Wow. Wow. Oh my God. This is special. There's obviously so many people to thank. The producers of the film, Scott, George, and Paul. You gave me a chance after I had given up every possible desire to have another chance. And I cannot thank you enough for that. To my director, Leslie, you are a visionary talent and you saw something in me worth saving and you put it up there for people to see. To my co-star, Jared Leto, I hope I never work with you again. But I also want to take a moment here, with this in my hand, to recognize and give thanks to that book. That good book. You know the book I'm talking about. The book that saved my life, all right, and got me through my troubles and back to this stage here today. The Naughty Swear Word Crossword Puzzle Book for Adults Only. Wow. Wow, after these last few years in rehab, after the nights on the street, after running out of myself out of this industry, I was low. Okay, I was real low. All right, and when I hit rock bottom, that's when I found myself in Barnes & Noble in the adult humor section, which is right next to the cheeky pornography section. I was high as a kite, and arguing with the store clerk about whether or not I could drink Jonathan Franzio when the cover of this very real and actual book you can buy caught my eye. The Naughty Swear Words Crossword Puzzle Book for Adults Only. It was hard to miss the cover, but it was even harder to miss the back cover, which actually says, "You love crossword puzzles, but you also love being a dirty whore." Wow. You know, it was also hard to miss the cover because it's just, well, you know, two cartoon rabbits having sex. Oh, man. Look at me rambling. You know this industry is special. Making movies is special because stories change people's lives. Like I used to tell myself this story in my head that I deserved everything, that the world was owed to me. And for a long time that worked. Okay, it did. And stories have the power to show people the truth about themselves. And so whenever people ask me, how can I be an actor? I say, tell yourself the story that you already are. And they say, and that worked for you? And I say, no. The only thing that worked for me is the Naughty Swear Words Crossword Puzzle Book for Adults Only. And they say, oh, okay, what? And then I say, what's an 8-letter word for British balls? And then they say, bollocks. And I say, what did you just fucking say to me? Okay, I can hear them playing the music really loud and urgently, so I'll try to keep this quick. You know, I know that I am lucky to be here. I know that, okay? And I hope everybody here knows that. I have the best damn job on the whole planet. And as someone who came this close to losing this glorious chance to create art in collaboration with all of you, please, I ask you to cherish it. To my wife, sitting here in the front row, I love you. I bless you. I cherish you. To my children sitting next to my wife, I love you. I bless you. I cherish you. And to the naughty swear word crossword puzzle book for adults only, I say, don't listen to what I said to them. You're my number one, okay? Mwah. Gosh, this is the best gift in the whole damn world. And, well, I'm going to use this to check out of mature filmmaking and make comic book movies for the next 20 years. Good night. Thank you.
Wow.
Well deserved.
Thank you so
Couldn't have
much.
gone to a better guy.
Thank
To work.
you so much.
All right. How long have you owned that book, Ian?
2 days. 2 days.
Wow.
And how'd you come across it, Ian?
So no one will ever believe this, but I had the idea for a character that found the book in the adult humor section of Barnes & Noble. I went online to barnesandnoble.com, and this was the first book that was up there, and I just couldn't. It's made me laugh so hard.
Sounds like a smutty excuse for your own sick fantasies, Ian.
It is, sue me, okay?
I love that it was like recommended. That means that we know that it's like selling, right?
This
Tried and true.
book has
People
to
are looking at it.
This thing has to sell like hotcakes. I'm sure of it. Like,
Yeah.
and I'm sure there's no effort that went into this thing. It's so thin.
It's like the thinnest crossword book I've
It's a
ever seen in
pamphlet.
my whole life.
Yeah.
If
And
it's more
my
than
favorite.
$5, I'd be upset.
What?
If it's more than $5, I'd be upset.
I don't want to tell you how much I went on.
Ellie, come on, say.
I think it was like $15.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what's the
that's too much.
profit margin on those?
Oh, it's got to be crazy high. But my favorite part is because it's a very lazy book. Like they didn't put any work into it. So you know how in a crossword puzzle there's a cross and down.
Yeah.
So in this book they've done something to make it more adult and like like a swear wordy way of doing it. What would you guess that it was?
Like a cross.
Horizontal and standing.
That's good.
That's good. I like that. I think it's kind of clever. That's nice.
That was funny. I was like, I have no idea. I'm like, like
They did the same thing on every page. They just wrote effing across and effing down.
oh my God.
I love
That's
how
not
it censors
afraid.
effing.
That's not afraid. No one says, let's fuck across.
Yeah, it's bizarre. This book. And again, sorry.
I'm going to fuck you down.
I went down a deep hole of like searching around about this book.
Nice.
There's 2 sequels or 2 other books in the series. There's naughty swear words anagram puzzle books for adults only, which makes sense.
Makes sense. Words.
Then there's a 3rd book that's just called Fuck Doku, which if you think about it, doesn't make any sense.
No.
I mean, yeah, I don't even know how you would make that sexy. I mean, you could use like sexy numbers. Like, I don't know, what's the sexiest number?
Honestly, sex doku would have been closer to home with just like the fun.
Yeah,
I mean, he's like, keep it simple.
Yeah.
But whatever.
My favorite part of the title is that it's naughty swear words crossword puzzle books for adults only with 3 capital. I just think
They went with so many different fonts. It's just it's a lot.
Beautiful. You know what, Ian? I really want you to be able to buy the 2nd and the 3rd book in that series. And audience at home, if you would like to make that possible, we have a link for you to donate to tip your performers and tech
Shameless
tonight.
segue.
Just know that that's where the money is going. Is to
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going straight to buying fucked
Let's
up.
get Ian number 2, number 3.
Like Roku, number 2.
It's truly crazy.
Diku, I like that.
Ew.
Says Ghost of Jim Varney. That's excellent. You should like send that to the publisher as a recommendation.
That's way better, honestly.
Or Sue Diku, I guess. Suck Diku is my own little twist on that.
You'll never have to worry about money with that idea.
Yeah.
Shall we see another comedic character?
Sure.
Around the Oscars.
Yes.
Let's do it.
All right, everyone. Please look to the screen. That actress from The Queen's Gambit.
I'm prestige actress Anya Taylor-Joy. I have humongous eyeballs, and this is my wired autocomplete interview. To completely disappear into my roles, I've crafted an aura of mystery. I permanently look like I caught your dad down by the creek doing something he shouldn't have. So I imagine there are loads of questions. Where is Anya Taylor-Joy from? I know, my dialect gives it away. I have been to the UK. When I was small, my mother kept leaving me on international flights, so really I grew up all over the world. Once I disappeared from Heathrow Airport and reappeared weeks later in Bulgaria in the middle of an alien crop circle. How tall is Anya Taylor-Joy? Very. That's why the aliens chose me. What better way to take over the human race than by using a Hollywood starlet / gazelle? While they were enlarging my eyeballs, the aliens told me how the world ends. It's sooner than you think. Does Anya Taylor-Joy have a hobby? Horses. I brush their hair, stroke their long necks, and tell them all of my secrets. Coincidentally, all of my horses have gone mad. Sorry, can I have a snack break, please? Praise Zobsies. What is Anya Taylor-Joy's next project? Good question. Let me think. Am I done?
Oh my God. Incredible.
Can you believe it took like 3 pounds of makeup to get my eyes just 2% as big as hers is?
You looked great, honestly. Like, you looked incredible. The
Thank you so
editing was
much.
awesome. The eyeball editing, that was nuts.
Thank you. I'm truly obsessed with her. I don't know what it is. I think it's just because she's like so beautiful. And
I mean, I don't like watching chess, but she made me love chess. Like, I started playing chess as soon as I saw that. And I'm terrible at it, but it's because she's mesmerizing.
Truly.
She has a secret. You really nailed it. She has a secret.
You talking to the alien, I was actually screaming. It was bad.
Green juice, that green kiwi juice.
It was so good.
Can you believe I went out and I found Gatorade? It was green apple flavored and it was disgusting. It tasted like a Jolly Rancher. It was, it's gross.
That's so nasty.
Incredible.
You can make that dolphin noise by yourself, right? That's not edited or that's.
I looped it for a while.
Okay.
I can't go that long, but it's like
that was good.
Wow. Wow.
Thank you so much. Once again, I am looking for an agent, so if there's any industry out there, I'm agentless. Can you believe?
Lovers out there?
Yeah. If we're making dolphin movies and you don't want to pay a dolphin,
pay me. I'm on SAG.
With a dolphin, so
I don't know about you guys. I'm pretty excited about this next one, right?
Yeah. I'm really intrigued. I have not seen this one.
Yeah, this is maybe a little bit different. We'll find out. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for a barfly.
Barfly.
Hey, thanks for sitting next to me at the bar. Not too often a kind soul like you wants to sit next to an old degenerate like me. Hey, you want to hear a story, kid? The story of how I lost everything? Oh, you're just here to watch the Oscars on the TV. Oh, it reminds me of a story. The story of how I lost everything. March 21st, 1999. I was working at the company that invented the internet, doing all kinds of stuff. Like a few years earlier, I had invented the internet. I'm kicking back at the company Oscar party, watching the ceremony on the chunkiest 80-inch screen you've ever seen in your life. Steven Spielberg wins Best Director for Saving Private Ryan. I say, Saving Private Ryan's gonna win Best Picture. My boss says, I don't know, I think it's gonna be Shakespeare in Love. You know, and I'd had a few drinks at that point, so I say, I bet you everything I have that Saving Private Ryan is gonna win Best Picture. And I guess he saw a tidy profit in speculation, so he accepts. Guess who wins Best Picture? Don't bother looking it up. I remember. My boss fired me on the spot. He said, thank you for inventing the internet, but you have terrible judgment and we can't have you working here. My ex-wife was pissed. She said we needed everything we have to live or some shit. I said, honey, Saving Private Ryan was like a very safe choice. I think people are kind of surprised that Shakespeare in Love won. Didn't matter. She divorced my ass, won't let me see my daughter. These days when I try and picture my daughter's face, I just see Gwyneth Paltrow, which doesn't make sense since I'm not super hot. I mean, my wife's hot. She just doesn't look like Gwyneth Paltrow. She looks more like Claire Danes. Anyway, it gets worse. March 5th, 2006. I'm sitting outside an army base in Kabul trying to make an easy buck selling dick pills to the soldiers. Someone's playing the Oscars on the tiny-inch 10-inch screen you've ever seen in your life. Ang Lee wins Best Director for Brokeback Mountain. I say, Brokeback Mountain is going to win Best Picture. And the colonel on the base says, I don't know, I think it's going to be Crash. And, you know, I had like constant heat stroke at that point. So I say, if Brokeback Mountain doesn't win Best Picture, you can force me to join the army. If Crash wins Best Picture, you can force me to look for landmines on my hands and knees. I'll spare you the details, but 6 months later, a doctor at Walter Reed's telling me it's impossible to reattach hands that got blown off, then picked up by a sheep and carried away. And that's the end of the story. I wish. February 26, 2017. At this point, the Oscars are kind of a sore subject for me, but, you know, what can I say? It's Hollywood's biggest night. All the stars are out. I'm sitting on this very stool, watching the ceremony on that very TV. And the guy sitting in your stool won't shut up about his electric car company that's going to colonize Mars or something. I'm like, okay, buddy. Damien Chazelle wins Best Director for La La Land. Electric Car Guy says La La Land is going to win Best Picture, which is kind of my thing, but he said it first. So I say, I don't know. I think it's going to be Moonlight. He says, let's make it interesting. If Moonlight wins, I will give you my net worth of $19.6 billion. If La La Land wins, you have to metaphorically give up your last shred of dignity and stumble through the rest of your life more ghost than man. I say, buddy, you're on. Well, after I hear the words, the winner is La La Land, I'm so upset I'd bolt out of there immediately. Wouldn't you?
Dick pills in Kabul.
I was honestly so upset by the end of it. Like, oh my god, before you get the entire net worth, stay to collect.
Listen, like, you know, some people are unlucky, and this is one of them.
One of my favorite part of that one is, and that's into the story. I wish.
I wish.
So funny.
Metaphorically give it all up is kind of, yeah, it's what I've been at least.
I've been working on it myself. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a
I'm
personal
close.
journey.
I'm close.
But, oh man, I was watching Moonlight in theaters when that happened. So I left the theater with my dad after watching Moonlight, which cried my eyes out and all that.
Yeah.
We leave. It's like 12:30 in the morning or whatever. My dad gets an alarm, like a New York Times notification on his phone saying La La Land wins. We're like, oh my God, that's a nightmare that La La Land wins. And then a second later, he got a notification saying, sorry, Moonlight won.
Yeah, I forgot how did they mess that up? I don't even remember. It was so bad.
Graham, you want to take it away?
Yeah, what happened was Warren Beatty had been handed the wrong envelope that had announced Emma Stone as Best Actress, which she won. So then when Faye Dunaway had the envelope in hand and saw that it was Emma Stone again, I think she just got confused, which is totally fair. She's a legend, and we're going to give her that space. But and it was La La Land. That year, somewhat the more minor controversy with that was. I hadn't caught up on any of the Oscars movies before and I had enough time to watch one movie before the ceremony. And so I watched the first like 30 minutes of Moonlight, but I was really tired. It wasn't Moonlight's fault at all. I was just really worn out. So I turned it off and then took a nap to Star Trek Beyond instead. My friends never let me forget it.
In your knowledge of Oscar stuff does remind me of the character you almost went with. You want to tell everyone about that?
Oh, do I want to pitch the character that I decided wasn't good enough to do?
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to do if they had let Best Picture be presented by the moderator of like a comment forum on OscarWatch.com. Get through reading all 10 nominees without giving a bunch of facts. But I talked to Dean about this last night. We realized the key thing is that it's tough to test the patience of a virtual audience as the joke because they can just check out. So I feel like we might be shooting us in the foot by doing that.
Well, thanks for picking that one, Dan.
Yeah,
Wait, I love this comment that Steve Harvey wrote the notification. That's so funny.
Jorge.
Oh yeah, let's give a shout out to our tech Jorge, who's been absolutely.
Jorge, do you want to come on and say hi?
Jorge, please come on.
Jorge.
Yes, sorry.
Jorge.
Hey.
Oh, Jorge,
thank you guys. I
who
appreciate it.
for Best Picture this year?
Geez. I haven't watched a single movie. I've been watching Star Trek: The Next Generation and Deep Space Nine in order from start to finish.
Well, it's
That's
a
all I've
dark
done.
horse, but we'll see on Sunday. Maybe it wins.
Right in vote. Yeah.
Thank you, Jorge.
Thanks, Jorge.
Thank you.
Well, do we think it's about time to reel her in with our last character?
Yeah,
let's do it.
Reel this bad boy in. Let's reel this bad boy in.
Everyone, please welcome to the rectangle, Keira Knightley.
Hello, my name is Keira Knightley, and today I will be taking my carriage test. What? Oh, sorry, driver's test. The century is wonderful. Hello, fancy lady. Oh, sorry, not you, miss. Sorry. Got breakfast? I brought you some carrots. Oh, she's not hungry. A bit shy, I expect. More nervous like me. Come on. Get in. Oh my god, it's gorgeous in here, really gorgeous. Oh yes, I have loads of driving experience. Fancy lady, wake up, get up. Come on. Yeah. Fancy lady, wake up. Yeah. Mush. I have to put what into where? Mr. Darcy, you're not dying, are you? No. Then please stop making noise. Somewhere along the line in the time machine, Mr. Darcy turned into a chihuahua. Oh, will you stop whining? Just because I don't cook for you anymore? Should have married Mr. Bingley when I had the chance. Oh. What did I learn on? Oh, Mustangs generally, you know, Papa is so fond of them. Yes, my first one was jet black. She was gorgeous. Had to shoot her in the head, poor thing. Oh, you want music? Alright. Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, and no, I don't remember the words. It's been 200 years since I sang that song. What? I mean, a while since I was small. Anyway, the colours of the lights. Yes. Green is the colour of envy, so it means go if you know someone is jealous of you. Yellow means nothing's happening, it's fine, go on ahead. And red is the colour of passion, means floor it. Right? Oh, my medallion. Oh. Nothing really, it just means I'm the greatest driver of the 7 seas, if you will. Crewed by the damned, captained by men so evil that hell itself spat him back out. Oh. Sorry, I don't know what that was. That was weird. Wow, I'm really good at this!
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa.
Wow,
Sibel, can you give us a quick tutorial on how to do Keira Knightley draw?
How do you make your face like that?
If I tell everybody gonna be doing it, and we're not gonna have any time for that. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like basically she doesn't really have an underbite. Like she just has a prominent jaw that sort of sticks out. But I just like make myself have sort of what's an underbite, you know, like this, and then the rest is just like her expressions and everything. I just find that like she's always so like expressive and sort of like, and you look really angry. You're like.
I love that this brought the reveal that she is maybe immortal, and like,
yeah, maybe. I mean, yeah.
So are you going to flesh out the mythology of this? To really dive into the implications of that, because I'd be interested.
There's been like a lot of fleshing out around here, like in other episodes that I've done. Like, I mean, it started out with the first video I ever did was just on accident. It was like snowing, and I was like, oh, it'd be funny if she was like experiencing snow for the first time, like in this century, since she's always in a period piece. And then from there, like every single one, like we went to the grocery store and she like learned how to grocery shop here because she's not used to that, and she like doesn't know how all the packaging works. And yeah, it's just fun to like explore her being in different situations.
Keira.
The caption game is so strong in that piece, and the captions that
I wanted to shout out that I especially appreciated how gorgeous is spelled with 2 O's to really accentuate the gorgeous.
Yeah.
You also wrote,
really like that.
Laughs in the Queen's English was a caption.
Yeah.
Well,
gorgeous.
Folks, I think we've primed everyone for Sunday night pretty successfully. They know what to expect.
I think if we've done our job, it's pretty clear who's going to win Best Picture, right?
Yeah, and I think it's going to be Star Trek Deep Space Nine.
Now everyone knows what movies are.
Yes.
I don't know.
But let's give it up again for the Squirrel Theater. They've got shows again 3 nights a week. Wednesdays, Thursday, Fridays. You can check out their classes online. Donate to them. It's absolutely worth doing. They've got a Venmo. Make sure you donate. It's absolutely phenomenal. Give it up for Jorge again.
Jorge.
Thank you, Jorge.
Thank you, Jorge.
And yeah, there we go. Up next, there's So Sketch Live, which is an awesome sketch comedy show hosted by Corin Wells. It's going to be a blast. Check it out.
Yeah, stick around, grab a drink at the bar, hang out. We'll see you then.
9:30, yeah.
All right. Love you all.
Bye.
Love you all. Bye.
See you in pictures.
distance fades and the weak become stronger. Should have known at the end of summer I'd be lost without you.
Oh my gosh, welcome to So Sketch Live. Can you guys hear me? Are we good? Okay, great. I'm your host, Charity Corin, and I'm a mess today. I'll be honest. I didn't know what I wanted to cosplay as, and so I settled on like some like a real housewife from Transylvania or some shit. And that's what we're going with, because it's been a week. But you know, it's not a mess. The videos that you're about to see and the rest of this show, we got so many amazing video submissions this week. So funny. And we're about to count them down. This is So Sketch Live. I have teeth in my mouth, so that's why I'm talking like this. It's bad. This is a show where you submit the videos, you vote on the videos, and then I count them down. We have a great show. Steve Genty is performing twice. This is twice this show. So get ready for that. And what else? I don't know. Submissions are open for next month. Start submitting your videos now. And if you're like watching these videos and you're like, yo, I can do that, I'm mad funny, I could be in the top 10 videos, then hey, submit, do it. It's up to you. You are in control. Let's see, what else? Hey, I can't do the show without the Squirrel Comedy Theater, thesquirrelnyc.com, where you can take classes in improv, sketch, characters, storytelling, and other stuff. Musical improv. There's a musical improv class up right now. So, I mean, check it out. You. It's worth it. I guarantee. But yeah, and then also follow us. And also, if at any point during this show you're like, oh my gosh, I need to give money. You can donate to the squirrel. You can go to the squirrel NYC/donate or squirrelnyc.com/donate, or you can Venmo us at Squirrel NYC. Would love that. But let's get this countdown on the road with our top 10, 9, and 8 videos for So Sketch Live. Take it away, Jorge.
I'm as old as dirt and twice as nasty. That's what Charlton Heston used to say. We'd be dining at Le Cirque. You know it? No, you probably wouldn't know it. It's gone for ages now, but it's a gorgeous restaurant in Lower Manhattan, you see. And Charlie, of course, he just finished playing Michelangelo. So he's bulging with muscles. He's rippling. He'd be ordering our 4th bottle of Sancerre. He'd call the waitress over to us, and he'd plop her down on his lap, and he'd scream at her, "I'm as old as dirt and twice as nasty!" And we would all laugh and laugh. You can't do that anymore. I come from a different era, when men were men. Disgusting, in public, on purpose, no consequences. You understand? No rules now. Don't be a piece of shit. Report them all! I made Charlie Heston look like a dowdy nun in my day. I used to drink absinthe with heavy cream. Neat! Charlie and I, we would eat lobster Rockefeller, clams Casino, mango Royale. And did we make love afterwards? Of course. In my prime, I could chop a log, feast on beef, and make humid love, all before noontime. And I never wore a Jimmy hat! But I'm old now. Those days have passed. So now I come here, to the park. Enjoy the birds. I've been banned from the local cinema for masturbating. I was seeing Parasite. Brilliant film. You have to drink the very stuff of life. Suck the marrow. I beg of you. Because before you know it, all your friends are dead. And you're left alone. And that is the way of things. I'm as old as dirt and twice as nasty. Put it on my tomb. You have to suck life. Do you understand?
The top of the soft palate. Look at me. Ga.
Rolling. Test.
Ga. No.
My name is Michael St. Clair.
Ga. No.
And I am an acceptance speech coach.
It isn't German. Uma Thurman isn't German. Uma Thurman isn't German. Uma Thurman isn't German.
When I first began my doctoral work at Northwestern University, my intention was to work with displaced child refugees whose genocide-induced PTSD caused severe auditory and linguistic challenges. But one evening, in my final semester, I realized that there was a more vulnerable population that needed my help.
And the Emmy goes to Merritt Weaver, Nurse Jackie.
Thank you so much. I gotta go. Bye.
Award-winning actors.
I guess I just want to thank...
No. You would like to thank...
The Academy? The Academy?
Uh-huh. Yes, a good acceptance speech is like a good orgasm. Long and loud. I would like to thank the Academy.
I would like to thank the Academy.
Louder and longer.
I would like to thank the Academy.
Yes. Press on the diaphragm. No words. I would like to thank the Academy. Very good. Very good.
What makes the St. Clair strategy trademark unique is that we believe that the acceptance speech is not about the last job. It's about the next job. Two parts of a good acceptance speech. First, the who.
I'd like to thank God.
No.
Did God just greenlight the new Quentin Tarantino remake of Surf Ninjas? I don't think so. Save it for your prayers, Jim Caviezel. Go again. Then, what's that spell?
How?
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 Yes!
An Athchomari Yeran Ot A24. What is this?
It's Dothraki. HBO is up to their assholes in Games of Thrones prequels. Some clients come to me with a specific role in mind.
My manager says the industry isn't ready to see me take on edgier roles.
Cunt!
Cunt!
I don't know why.
Cunt! Go.
Cunt!
Yes! Glenn Close, you cunt!
Glenn Close, you cunt!
Yes! Spit on her! And others just want to avoid a misstep.
Oh, this year's Best Actor race.
Race?
This year's Best Actor experience.
Less problematic. There is nothing more enriching than giving one of these sad, voiceless actors a sense of agency. And unlike CAA, I don't take 10%. I work on retainer. Oh no, I never coach in tech.
Same race
with Cicely Tyson.
Rest in peace.
How dare you? Rest in power. Although there was one speech that the trades described as signature Saint Clair trademark that I was just too proud to deny.
And the Oscar goes to Marion Cotillard, La Vie en Rose.
Well, I thank you, life. Thank you, love. And it is true there is some angels in this city. Thank you so much.
That speech got her next leading role as a French whale trainer whose legs get eaten during a water park performance at Katy Perry's firework. Why didn't she thank me?
You may know me as Peggy Schuyler. Actually, you probably know me as Angelica, Eliza, and Peggy, the forgotten sister from the musical Hamilton. Well, I've been murdered. One minute I was taking a shortcut to get home before sunset like Daddy would have wanted, and the next minute, I'm looking over my dead body. This is the alley where it happened, the alley where it happened. Yeah, it's been 6 days and no one has come looking for me. I thought I'd give them time to find me, but maybe they need a little push. And I refuse to ascend until I'm buried. That's right, folks. I'm going to have to solve my own murder. And I'm going to do it by interviewing the most important people in my life in the hopes of finding the culprit. And reminding my family that I exist.
Angelica!
Eliza! And Peggy.
I haven't seen Peggy in like...
a month? 6 days.
Yeah, probably.
Do you know anyone who would want to harm your sister?
Not really. How can she have any enemies if she...
doesn't even have any friends.
I could never count on my sisters in life, so I shouldn't be shocked that I can't count on them in death. But you know who I can count on? Daddy, I mean, Mr. Philip Schuyler. Are you aware that your daughter has gone missing?
I just spoke to Angelica, Eliza. They're in the next room laughing uncontrollably, actually. In fact, I'm waiting for them to stop laughing so I can find out what's so funny.
I meant Peggy.
Oh.
You hadn't noticed that your youngest daughter of the 3 that were featured in the musical Hamilton hadn't been around, even though she's always around? Never once late for curfew?
No.
The Schuylers were a bust. That's fine. What most people don't know is that I was actually quite friendly with my brother-in-law, Alexander Hamilton.
My name is Alexander Hamilton.
I was trying to get a hold of you because you were friends with this woman.
Oh no.
Do you know who killed her? She's been in that alleyway for 6 days and no—
Mariah!
He thought my dead body was his mistress's. Curse musical theater writers who underwrite one character just so they can have an actor double in another underwritten role. You know what? Whoever killed me did me a favor. I killed Peggy Schuyler. No one gets to walk around the world with my face. Mariah? You should have known that the world was wide enough for both you and me.
Yay! Oh my god, those were so damn funny. But guess what? There's so many more videos. Those were just the 10, 9, and 8 ones. So yeah, before we get to those though, we have a performance from Steve Genty. Give it up for Steve Genty. Yay.
Yo.
Yeah, you can take me off, Jorge.
What's up, So Sketch Live? My name's Steve Genty. This is my best friend and beatboxer, Dylan Diallo.
Yo.
We're gonna do a little freestyle. We're gonna have a little fun, you feel me? Hit me. Woo. Yeah. So Sketch. It's live, yo. It's live, yo. It's live, yo. Okay, So Sketch Live. I'm on a quest with my tribe, no Q-tip. Yes, you a nuisance and you are useless and I am stupid and I go dummy with the flow and I get money with my shows. Ooh, write the episode. I feel like a screenwriter. Yeah, I spit fire, kinda like a street fighter. Ryu, Ken, how do you do? I'm at Taco Bell, smoking L, sipping Mountain Dew. That's the Baja Blast. Got money in the stash. MVP like twice, but my name ain't Nash, but my name should be Cash, so I feel like Birdman. What the fuck you heard, man? My whip is swerving. Honda Civic, sick with it. Yes, I get the riches. If you talking, yeah, I leave you ditches. No snitches, 6'9", but I spit so fine, fine. I'm ahead of my time. Rewind like it's on Sports Center. Do you remember? Yeah, the flow really cold, like I'm born in December. Capricorn, I sworn. Yes, I never torn. Yeah, I'm at your crib with your thing making porn. No red tube, you lose. I'm at your crib watching Hulu, eating Fruit Loops. Yeah, my screws loose. I'm cuckoo. No Cocoa Puffs, Powder Puff, Chemical X. I'm the best. I don't really gotta flex. Listen, I'm at your crib eating all your calamari. Don't say sorry. I'm a visited director like Harney, Brand Michael, New Cycle. I'm your idols, aiming rifles, and I'm taking that piss off the Eiffel Tower. Golden showers, power hour, smoke all the weed, and that shit is sour. Diesel, I'm evil, twice like a sequel. Fist in the air for all the black people. I'm the illest. I kill it. I'm chilling. A villain. I live hard. I die hard. I feel like Bruce Willis. I need that. Pulp Fiction. No walking. Contradiction. I feel like a magician. Yes, I need a wine. And I never switch teams because my name not LeBron. But I'm at your crib and I'm hanging with your moms. And we making all the brunch. Eating berries, Captain Crunch. I eat the beat up for Dylan. Yes, by lunch. Or dinner winner like I'm Charlie Sheen. The kicks is never clean because they dusty. Yeah, you smelling musky, no Elon, but I got the new whip. Yeah, I just spit it and killed it. I'm a nuisance. So off the top of the dome skis, you feel me? Something light I had to go in, you feel me? That's the you see the social media, yo, Genty. Shout out Hartney, you feel me? I said I'm the artistic director like Hartney, but there's a lot of them, you feel me? Shout out Patty K, Lou Gonzalez, all of them, Maritza, you feel me? And Corin, you feel me? We'll be back, you dig? Drink some water. It's good for you.
Water.
I don't even know what to say. Selling other students' answers to a math test. Incorrect answers. So that everyone else fails and you get the highest score and profit too? you should be suspended.
Oh, you must be new here. You're not gonna suspend me.
And why not? You deserve to face the consequences of your actions.
Now hold on here, Mr. Langley. Let's all just take a second
Tut, tut, tut. Bad move, new teacher. Do you know what my father would do if he heard that you were gonna suspend me?
Your father? You should be punished for this. I don't care if he's a big wig, executive, big donor.
Oh no. It's much worse than that. You don't want any part of this.
When my father hears about this, well, he is just going to shit his pants.
What?
No, please.
You heard me right. My dad is once again gonna come here to your office and shit himself because he's so sad if he finds out that you are gonna suspend me.
That's not a threat.
No! Look! I think we can all come to an arrangement here. House detention for a week and work study for the week after that sound.
Oh, Principal Earlberry. You know how this works. After he comes in here and ruins your carpet, he's gonna take out a photo of 2-month-old me when I was naked in the bathtub and show it to everyone in the hallway while sobbing, "Look what they're doing to my perfect little baby."
Not the baby picture. You have to back off now or we're all gonna have to see that baby picture.
What are you talking about? That sounds hilarious.
He's gonna shit his pants in my office.
I'm not finished. And while he's crying and shitting himself running down the hallway, he's gonna trip on his own shoelaces and he'll be so dizzy that he throws up right on my crush's new haircut. And then you know what? You know what he'll do then? He'll scream in falsetto about how his petite buttercup dumpling will never get into sex ed now because he thinks that's something you have to apply for.
Okay, weird. Don't want to hear any more of this.
Exactly. Now you're starting to see.
You don't get it, do you? Last time something like this happened, the father cried and spit so hard he slipped on meatball sub in the cafeteria.
Okay.
His pants fall down and everyone in the school sees his underwears.
Sounds great so far.
And the pattern was a custom print of him and his son being too scared to go on the roller coasters at Disneyland.
Ugh, too much.
Precisely. Have you ever seen a disaster like that unfold right in front of you? Have you ever witnessed something so embarrassing you feel you're a part of it? We had to shut down the school for 3 days because everyone was so traumatized by their father spanking himself on the bare bottom down the hallway for being such a bad daddy. Whatever you want, just take it.
No. You're not getting away with this anymore. You're going to face actual consequences for once.
Hi, Dad. My math teacher wants you to come to school. Is the jock strap still stuck around your head?
Oh my God, no.
Miami, hot beach, hotter girls. I miss my wife Beth. Miami, Cuban food, palm trees. Beth, come home. Miami, South Beach, art. You left me a note on the back of a receipt. It's all scribbles and I don't know what it means. Miami, ocean, volleyball. Won't make you watch 2.5 Men anymore. Lifeguard. I'll turn it off so you can go to sleep. Miami. What did I even do? A big ass horse. Man. Cool. Beth, baby, come back for me. I'll stop talking about Deadpool at dinner. Coconut. There's just something about Ryan Reynolds. Public. He's so funny. Balcony. Tequila. Nerd. Miami. Miami. Please. Art Deco. Yeah. Beth, please. Beth.
It hasn't been easy in quarantine for a year.
No human contact.
No physical intimacy.
As a woman in the sexual prime of her life,
I'm last in line for the vaccine.
I need a lover who I can trust not to spread COVID.
One who's strong, confident,
with a sense of style,
and will always wear his face mask. That's when I found Sexy Vader. Sexy Vader is an app-based escort service that's fun, fast, and commitment-free.
Just enter your name and star system, and Sexy Vader will show up at your door in less than 12 parsecs.
What is thy bidding, my master?
okay? But what does he do?
What doesn't he do?
Do you want him to come in close and breathe seductively in your ear? Vader can do it. COVID free.
I have you now.
Oh. Or maybe you're into being choked. Vader can do it. From a safe social distance.
All too easy.
I don't know. So many men are too handsy.
Not a problem. Now you can opt for Sexy Vader. Hands free.
Okay, but can he handle fake sex?
Sure.
Good. Now release your anger. Impressive.
And if you're still not convinced, try a 30-day trial with money-back guarantee.
If after 30 days you won't turn, then perhaps she will. So what are you waiting for? Download Sexy Vader now to turn your ovaries into Alderaan.
Sexy Vader.
Who's your father? Ah, son of a... How many more of these do I have to do? I smell like Brett Kavanaugh.
Yay! Oh my gosh, I swear these videos just keep getting funnier and funnier. And also, give it up for Steve. Oh my god. Freestylers really are the coolest people on the planet because words are hard and they say them right off the top of their head. You see how I'm struggling to actually just speak, let alone speak on a beat? Get the fuck out of here. That's crazy. But we will get to see more of him later. But first, let's talk about this wonderful online theater called The Squirrel Comedy Theater. Just a little reminder. You can go to thesquirrelnyc.com. There are classes in improv, sketch, characters, musical improv, storytelling. There's 4-week workshops. There's 8-week classes. There's one-off workshops. They're all online. Go check it out. And also, we have shows every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Yeah, we do shows on Fridays now. How about that? So yeah, check us out. It's a lot of really great comedy people are still doing during a pandemic. Can you believe? It's wild, but people are doing it, and it's really good, and it's really necessary, and it's really like a nice balm for the soul. So check it out every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and subscribe to our email list so you can stay abreast of everything that's going on. I said breast. What else? Oh, yeah. Pay us some money if you have it. fucking pay us. We are taking donations at thesquirrelnyc.com backslash Jesus Christ I told you I'm a mess /donate, and you can also Venmo. Oh my gosh, technology. You can tip, and all of that money will go to, probably I'll give it to Steve. Honestly, that's who I'll give it to, because I don't feel like I'm not doing anything. I'm just talking. I made a show where I don't have to perform. I just have to put makeup on weird and talk to y'all. So I don't need the tips. I'm gonna tip the person performing. Cool. So let's keep this show moving. Let's see our top 4, 3, and 2 videos. Yeah, 4, 3, and 2 videos. I think that's where we're at. Oh God, I told you I'm a mess. Oh God, let's take it. Jorge, let's wrap me up. Less talking from me, more videos from everybody.
Dancing with Dancing, yeah. Hey everybody, this is Dancing with Dancing, and I'm your host, Dan Danson. I'm the love child of Whoopi Goldberg and Ted Danson. Oh, you didn't know they were a couple? Yeah, they were. Check Google. I was paid to stay in hiding, but now the cat's out of the bag, and he's got some swag. On this program, I help you work out your emotional issues through the powerful medium of dance. I'll get us started. First segment, how to deal with the fact that your mom started ghost, but she's been ghosting you your whole life. Dance it out. Second segment, how to deal with the fact that your father started a hit sitcom, The Good Place, but you're not in a good place with him. Dance it out. Third segment, how to deal with the fact that your stepmom is Mary Steenburgen. She's so boring, I'd rather talk to a steam burger. Dance it out. Now let's open it up to questions and comments to see what you're dancing out today. Tammy from Miami says, hey, I'm a huge fan of Sister Act. You know, she acts more like a sister than a mother to me. I don't even get to call her mom. She insists I call her by her full name every time I speak to her. Hello, Whoopi Goldberg. Could you pass the salt, Whoopi Goldberg? Goodbye, Whoopi Goldberg. Dance it out. Next one I see, more about me. Missy from Missouri says, I loved your dad on CSI. I let him know you think so. If only CSI stood for caring and showing interest. Dance it out. Alright, y'all, let's cool down. I really need this show to work. I lost all my hush money investing in a laser disc company. The wave of the future, they told me. What's that? Ted and Whoopi from television, film, and stage are in the chat. My parents are here. They're acknowledging that I exist. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for reuniting me with my family. They write, Dan, we'll pay you $1 million to return to high. Ding. I'll take it. I'm going to start my own family and invest in lasers. Just lasers this time. Dance that out, Mom and Dad.
I'm Tom Freckles, and welcome to Sap River Valley. Sap River Valley is a housing community built by me. It's a one-man built housing community, and I'm not an engineer. My mom told me that I could do anything, and I took that to heart. This is my creation. This is my dream. Welcome to my dream. An avalanche came through here and blew all these trees down. And I said, you know what? There's all this land behind the dog food factory that isn't being used. And I can't go back to my community, so why don't I just build my own? The authorities caught me playing with myself in a graveyard, and my wife divorced me and threw me out faster than a 2-day-old tuna salad wrapped up in yesterday's Gazette. I got the design idea for these mud huts from nature, from the beaver. People want to say, oh, this is a mess, it's not structurally sound. Tell me, if it wasn't structurally sound, would there still be beavers in the world? I lost everything, and I was chased out of my community like a Frankenstein, and believe me, I have the pitchfork wounds to prove it. I'm not good with my hands, but I do have hands. So, I'm really going back to basics. I would say that I'm about as skilled at building as the first cavemen. I really like this one because it sort of has like a natural picket fence. Look at the beautiful detail. I mean, I didn't even do this. This is all natural. These beautiful pine cones. This is a natural ornament. I mean, you don't need, look, you're already dressed for Christmas. Once you burrow inside one of these huts, I mean, that's it. That's it for the night. By the time you get in, you're going to be using so much strength, you're not going to have the strength to even come back out. These things are prone to collapse. So this is the front of the house, and no, this is the back. It's the back because there's I can smell that I went to the bathroom back here. So it is the front. It's the front. I shouldn't have gone to the bathroom in this spot last night because this is the front of the house. Sap River Valley is just kind of all about figuring it out. Isn't that what life's all about? These are my only clothes. I have no farming established, but there is a campsite really close by, and you can easily just dig through a dumpster. Other than that, it's a 5-mile hike to town. I personally don't go because I'm not allowed there anymore because I was playing with myself in a graveyard, and everybody knows me. It was a small mountain town. Once you get in one of these things and it's time for bed, you want to lay as stiff as a corpse. If you get up in the middle of the night to go bathroom a lot, if you have night terrors, if you thrash around, if you have restless leg syndrome, if you have asthma, if you are scared of confined spaces, if you are scared of ghosts, this is not the place for you. There's no running water out here, but you can drink your spit, you can wait till it rains, you can suck on a tree root. I've just been sucking on tree roots. We don't have a school, we don't have a hospital, we don't have a Victoria's Secret, there's no textile factory around here to give you a good blue-collar job. We don't have a Chili's, we don't have a Red Robin, we don't have a Big Lots, we don't have a Sam's Club, there's no circus coming to town. We don't have a Popeyes, we don't have a Church's Chicken, we don't have a Crown Fried Chicken, we don't have a KFC. But what we do have is freedom and lots of spirit. I'd cut my nose off for a bucket of chicken though. I'm really excited about this. This is the best mud hut of the 3. Unfortunately, nobody can live in it because there is a massive nest of fire ants that are in there. So I made the mistake of going inside of this. You know when you eat Pop Rocks, the sound that Pop Rocks makes? Well, that's what my flesh sounded like when the fire ants were going to town on it. So right about now, you're probably asking, how do I get to Sap River Valley? Well, there are no paved roads. So what I've been doing is I've been screaming at the top of my lungs every day for an hour at high noon to sort of attract people to the town. Aren't you scared of bears out here? No, I'm not scared of bears. I got kicked out of a welcoming, warm community because I was touching myself in their graveyard. I'm afraid of myself. I've sort of likened myself to the guy in It's a Wonderful Life. I don't know if people remember that part about the movie, but in the movie he builds a housing community and Mr. Potter tries to take what the guy built. And I could sort of look at the whole me touching myself in a graveyard incident as, that's sort of the Mr. Potter in my life. Jimmy Stewart, why should you move to Sap River Valley? Because we have one rule. There are no rules. There's no authorities to shame you out here to say, hey, it's illegal to rub your ballsack against a tombstone. You're not allowed to do that. There are no tombstones here, but there's plenty of rocks, and I could make my own fucking tombstone if I wanted to, and I could rub my balls on any of this. And I have. I've rubbed my balls on a lot of this stuff out here. This is my dream, this place. Fuck. I've always wanted to be somebody important. And now there's nobody around to tell me that I'm not. Oh, Sap River Valley. You can go to the bathroom anywhere you want here.
All right, now, I didn't bring y'all over here to pray all night. It's time for some shots. As y'all know, I recently became a widow when I needed y'all here to just comfort me. But I'm a rich widow.
That's my best friend. We some real old bitches, got our own money. Thanks to our dead niggas and low-key like she don't need no frills.
We are best friends. OG done wannas don't need no man. Now pass that marijuana, don't judge me. And just settle down and relax. It's my coma now. Bring it back around.
Is Accessor right outside? Told my daughter I'd stay home, but I lied. I may not be young, but I'm young at heart. Damn, this medication makes me fart. Can't tie my shoes, so I Velcro. My fave snack is strawberry jello.
When we pull up to the scene, we be filled with Motrin G. If a bitch get drowsy, gonna let her nap on me. When I call her landline, I say, bitch, pick up. All the nice old zaddies wanna fuck with us. But if he break my hip, he gotta help me up. Cause then me and my girls hit the bingo club. That's my best friend. We some real old bitches, got her own money. Thanks to her dead niggas in her armchair. She got 2-3 pills, now she sleeping low-key life. She don't need no friend. That's my best friend. We got the bangay. We like to turn up. We like to get paid. We're best friends. Hey, what's your name again?
That's my best friend. She down with me. Front row to my shenanigans since 43. Caddy ride, didn't need a key. Hot wide like we Black Dama in Louise. And she's so bad that I just can't take that bitch nowhere. I need a man like Silly. I said, don't go there.
Bitch broke my back playing shuffleboard smacked. Take your meds before bed so you don't go there. Golden gals, yeah, bitch, that's us. And this bitch I've known before there was scrubs. And this bitch, she has all the drugs. And all us old bitches know how to suck.
That's my best friend. We some real old bitches, got our own money. Thanks to her dead niggas in her armchair.
She got 2-3 pills, now she sleeping low-key life. She don't need no friend.
Best friend, you the oldest and you know it, girl. You prehistoric. But I love your old ass.
Girl, I think your wrinkles is showing. You calling me prehistoric. Now you talking about yourself.
Yeah. Oh, that's a bop. That's a straight up bop, if I've ever heard one. Guys, our countdown is almost over. We are almost at our #1 video. But before we get there, we have one more performance from Steve Genty. If you listen to him and you're like, oh my God, I need more. I gotta find him on the internet. Tell me where to go. Listen to his podcast, Steve Genty's Infinite Playlists, and follow him on Instagram, Yo Genty. But without further ado, give it up for Steven Dillon. Yay!
What's up? What's up? Shout out to everybody on the list. My boy was on the list. You feel me? Shout out Miami.
Yo,
for our second little song,
Miami.
you feel me?
Yeah.
We're gonna use some suggestions that were written down. You feel me? And we're gonna try to make a bop out of it.
I wrote some stuff down. Steve has not seen it.
Yeah. The first one is Swiss cheese. Oh yeah, I can see that Swiss cheese.
That's my handwriting.
And I'm making it up. The second one is Space Cats. Okay.
Dude, yeah, I did write that.
That's a good one. Let's see what the third one is. Mr. Rogers. Mr. Rogers. Okay. Well, let's see if we can make a bop. Once again, shout out to all the lovely sketches. Shout out your hosts. We're gonna get it rocking.
You want rock?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Wicked wit.
Okay.
Whip.
Oh, Mr. Rogers in space with a couple cats. Mr. Rogers in space with a couple cats. Cheese got cheese, yeah, I got a lot of stacks. Cheese got cheese, yeah, he got a lot of stacks. Okay, Mr. Rogers What's really good? Yeah, I'm out of space. This is the new neighborhood. I got the sweater, the kicks, and the jeans is mean. I'm eating all the cheese and it's going to my spleen. I got Swiss, and I got a lot of shooters. I got cheese. Best believe this shit is Gouda. Ooh, I'm eating cheese with the cats at the summit. Fuck the chickpeas. I ain't eating no hummus, but I got the button-ups and the polo. I'm an astronaut and the ship is going so-so. Oh no, Houston, we might have a problem. We might have to drop them like villains up in Gotham. Mr. Rogers in space with a couple of cats. Mr. Rogers in space with a couple of cats. Yeah, I got all the cheese and I got a lot of stacks. Yeah, I got all the cheese and I got a lot of stacks. Okay, Mr. Rogers, yeah, I'm gonna do it real big. Got a spaceship and I'm teaching lessons to the kids. And I'm doing this, I don't got no Dippin' Dots, but my cats are all healthy cause they got the vet shots. Oh yes, Swiss cheese on that brand new bread. Yeah, I'm teaching all the lessons and they straight from the head. Mr. Rogers, yeah, the dude is cool. I brought the black people inside, now they swim in my pool. But now we going up to Mars, I don't need no cars. And we might go to Pluto, yeah, it's not that far. Listen, I let it sing, I let the thing go ring. Yeah, I call my cat Saturn cause my cat's got a ring. Cause Mr. Rogers chilling up in space. I said, Mr. Rogers chilling up in space. He got cats, they eating cheese to the face. He got cats, they eating cheese to the face. Everybody say, go sketch live. Yeah, I said, go sketch live.
Go sketch live.
I said, go sketch live.
Go sketch live.
I hope you had a nice time. Thank you for having me, guys.
Yeah.
From the producers of Rich Housewives, Throwing Tables, and tasteless papyrus font enthusiast James Cameron comes a new trashy reality show you'll love to hate to watch. Below Deck Titanic. Follow Stud of the Sea Captain Edward Smith, that doesn't rhyme, and his crew on the Titanic's first voyage.
My reputation is always on the line, even if this is my final voyage. Before retirement. Yes, I missed safety check, but my crew assures me that we're good to go on lifeboats.
Lifeboats? Nah, we don't need them. The ship's unsinkable.
Uh-oh.
Titanic.
It's rocky waters ahead. Hope you packed your drama, mean.
Captain wants me to pick up a car with these arms? Oh good, Greg got it. I wasn't gonna lift a finger for that. Or anything.
I just unpacked a giant diamond. I wonder what that guy's deal is. What a dream boat.
Did someone say boat? It's a ship.
I've been cleaning nonstop for months. I swabbed the decks, the plank, the beds, you name it, I swabbed it. The Titanic is spotless.
The range on that thing?
Why? Why would you? My tags.
Get ready for the boatmances.
It's a ship.
My bad. Get ready for the shipmances.
Who's service? Oh my god! That looks like fun.
And shipwrecks.
Iceberg, right ahead!
The ship sinking? Excuse me. I gotta go steer.
Great. Gets me out of doing turn down service.
Do you know how hard it is to scrub iceberg out of teak? Do you?
Will they get off the ship in time or just get in each other's way?
I'm not inflating the slide.
Well, I'm not doing it. I'm not here to work. I'm here for the drama.
Both of you, shut up. There's no time for a frickin' slide.
People are jumping into the lifeboats and jumping off the lifeboats back onto this sinking boat.
It's a ship, damn it! Ship! Shit!
Well, I've done my job.
Yikes. Guess we play.
Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, come on! Fuck!
Guys?
The ship just broke in half. It's made of solid steel, like my arm muscle. Oh, solid steel. Arm muscles.
So do we still get tips?
Oh, shut up.
I don't have time for interviews. I must go drown myself. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drown.
I intend to write a strongly worded letter to the White Star Line about all this.
Yeah, me too. And I'm suing for workers' comp.
Don't look at me. I'm not cleaning this up. Get out of my face.
And later, tune in for Above Deck Hindenburg. Way to tick, Boom. That season ended early too. Then check out Barely on Deck, The Challenger. Okay, where did you get this footage? Just let it go.
I'll never let go.
Liar! Whatever. I need the paycheck and you need the content. Below Deck, Titanic.
Oh, there are complaints about the food, huh? From who? The fish? Everyone's fucking underwater! Well, there goes the fucking coco vin!
Woo! Yay! I had to get rid of the wig, guys. Everybody, thank you so much for watching So Sketch Live. Thank you to everyone who submitted, and congratulations to the #1 video. We are back next month. Again, can't remember the date, guys. I told you I'm a mess. Once again, thank you so much to Steve Genty. Follow him on Instagram @YoGenty. And also, listen to his podcast, Steve Genty's Infinite Playlist. It's wonderful. And take classes at the Squirrel and fucking pay us. But more so pay Steve Genty. Tip us at Squirrel NYC on Venmo, and you can donate to the Squirrel Comedy Theater because we are trying to be a real theater. And yeah, stick around for So Sketch After Dark and see the videos that didn't make the top 10, but were still really awesome. And thank you so much, Jorge, for being such a great tech. Okay, bye.
So Sketch Live. So Sketch Live.
Well, cheers, I guess.
Cheers.
So tell me something about yourself.
Oh, well, I love food. So actually, this is one of my favorite restaurants, so I'm so happy that we came here.
Oh, I didn't even realize.
Oh, and another thing is that I'm a big fan of this show called The Office. Do you watch it?
Yeah, who hasn't? I mean, come on.
Right? And so another thing about me is that I'm rigged to explode in exactly 2 minutes.
You're going to explode?
Yeah. Is that a problem? I mean, I know some people think that's a problem.
No, of course not.
Really?
Yeah, of course. I mean, why would it be?
Oh, you're so sweet. Most guys, when I tell them that, they just start screaming and running for the door and saying, "Oh my God, we're all gonna die, we're all gonna die."
What? Those guys are assholes.
Yeah, they all were. And I'm like, guys, it's not that weird. It's like drinking too much or like being late all the time.
Right? Like, I'm a cheapskate.
Yeah, it's just like one of my little quirks, you know? It's like who I am.
And I think that's great. Good for you.
Thank you. Oh.
So, exploding, huh? How does that work?
Can we just move on? I want to get to know you.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Just want to make it clear, no disrespect about the exploding thing, okay?
No, don't worry about it. So, what do you like to do outside of work?
Well,
You have 1 minute.
oh, okay, well, I play soccer in a rec league?
Yeah? Wow. Maybe you can show me some trick moves one day.
Yeah. I can juggle 2 balls with 1 foot.
What? I don't believe you.
Yeah, true story. And I guess I should also say I really like not being exploded.
Oh.
Sorry.
No. I mean, opposites attract, I guess. As they say, I'm sure we can find a way to make things work.
I know this is it. This is my parents' place.
Okay, well, I just don't remember it looking like this.
It hasn't changed.
I didn't know they had a barbecue out front. Who has a barbecue out front?
People, depending on the time of year, they want to have it in the back of the front. Why is this a problem?
Depending on the time of year. So what, in the winter they just
Why are we fighting right before we get to my parents' house?
We said we're not going to fight this time before we get there.
But we fight every time before we go anywhere.
And now we're not fighting.
This feels like a fight.
It doesn't feel like a fight.
I feel
the more you say it's a fight, the more it's a fight.
Just because I say the word fight doesn't mean it's becoming more of a fight.
It is becoming more of a fight.
Well, the decibels in your voice has just gone up.
Okay, the decibels in your voice became more annoying somehow.
Okay, but they're still low. They're low decibels and yours are high.
Yeah, but your fingers are high, so that
has nothing to do with it. We are going in to see my family who love you. Why, if you didn't want to come, why did you bring it up now?
Well, you could have asked me earlier. I didn't want to come.
I asked you 6 months ago.
Okay. Well, don't
and
make
I reminded
plans
you
with me
every month.
Yeah, exactly. No one makes plans 6 months in advance for their families.
Weddings.
Okay, so what, am I going to marry your dad right now?
Why would that be the thing you bring?
I guess I have to marry your dad now. I guess we're going to a wedding.
Why would you want to marry? Why would you think that's what I mean?
Do not.
That's not fun for me. That's
Maybe
not fun.
I have to.
No, you don't. I'm telling you right now, you don't have to.
Looks like we're fighting. See,
look at me in the eyes.
Fighting.
You don't have to consummate it with my dad. Look at me in the eyes.
I'm not looking in the eyes.
You don't have to consummate anything with my dad. All that matters is we have to stop fighting before we get to places. It's like we're fighting, and then we have to go in like, hey everybody, oh we're good, and then my sister figures out that I'm actually not good. She goes, what's up? And I'm like, I don't want to be real right now.
But you are. You end up being so real.
Well,
and the
I can't help it.
The mood of the fucking night changes
because
you have to get real.
Because you said you want to fuck my dad.
I don't want to, but if I have to.
No, don't say if you have. You will never be in that situation where you'll have to. Can we go?
If it was an apocalypse.
Don't listen. I'm not playing the game. You're playing the game by yourself right now.
I would say that it's okay for you if it was an apocalypse.
I'm not gonna.
And my mom was the only one there.
I'm not asking for this game. Thank you for giving me permission. Can we go see? Oh, they're watching. Oh, they're in the window. Hi. Let's go.
Well, it's something I can't even explain. It's something that just flew right overhead and just started hovering right over there. Over the crops.
It's a story straight out of science fiction.
Right over there, it was a big white light that was just zooming around. Didn't make no noise neither.
On Wednesday, November 11th, dozens of people from this small Minnesota town saw something in the night sky. Strange lights, burnt treetops, electrical outages. Something they can't explain. What do you think it was?
Well, I think it's pretty clear what it was. I mean, everybody's thinking it. It was God!
Our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. That's who it was.
Residents of the rural area of Pickettsville have witnessed mysterious sightings of God, indicating that some religious supernatural phenomenon has taken place.
People go missing. You know, I know a neighbor who says a bright beam of heavenly light shone down into his house, and next thing he knows, his daddy was gone missing without a trace. Just like it says in Romans 6:23. And the Lord did taketh them into his starship. There he did dissect their innards and mind probe them. Amen.
I knew I probably wasn't going to see God again, so I snapped this picture. That's God. Pentagon's keeping everything about God a secret, but I got my own proof right here. Yes, sirree.
Right there! That's where he crashed down at! I saw it with my own 2 eyes! Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior! Right there! Oh my God! Oh, he was a lot grayer and hairless than I remember him in pictures. But, yeah, and he laid an egg sac in my abdomen. Oh, the little bastard!
Well, I think they're a bunch of fanatics, just seeing what they want to see. Could be weather balloons or a low-flying aircraft. But come on, there's no such thing as God.
But eyewitnesses aren't the only thing eerie about this story. Listen to this radio chatter picked up by the control tower outside of Duluth.
Controls, I'm seeing something in front of me. Don't know what it is. Are you seeing this on radar?
Roger, we're seeing... What is that?
I've got eyes on it, and it is huge! Look at that! It's a huge metal thing! I've never seen anything go that fast. Control, I think I just saw the dear sweet Lord!
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned! He is risen once again!
And there you have it. God in Pickettsville. Only question, does he come in peace? Or can we expect a God invasion to annihilate the earth sometime soon? Back to you, Jane.
Hey, Marsha, did you take Johnny to soccer practice?
I sure did. Right, Johnny?
Yep. It was great. Really? Because I don't think you took him to soccer practice. I think you took him to see Billy Elliot, the musical.
What? That's preposterous.
Well, Johnny has been practicing his kicks for past half an hour. Ireland.
Yeah, it's called soccer. Read a book.
Look, Marsha, I know you really love the drama of sneaking off to the theater. And frankly, that's what I love about you the most. But we both agreed that Johnny needs to make new friends. Remember the tool shed incident?
Of course, I remember the tool shed incident.
Well, that's why we said that Johnny needs to do something more social, like play soccer.
Silly Daddy, you don't play soccer. You sit in the pews and watch, quietly.
I can clear this up. Johnny, was there a soccer ball at practice?
Yeah.
Describe it.
A soccer ball is a mean old man who says, no son of mine is going to do ballet like a girl.
You're paranoid. This is just like the time I took the cat to the vet and you thought I went to bring on the noise, bring on the funk.
What happened to Mr. Snuffles then?
He escaped. to create the greatest street percussion stage show since Stomp.
Can I go now? I need to practice passing.
You don't use your hands in soccer.
Yes, you do. It's all over these soccer manuals.
I see where the disconnect is. In the rest of the world, soccer is called football.
Yeah, Dad. You're madder than a Union scab at an Irish coal mine.
Marsha, I'm really worried about how you're distorting our son's reality.
How much worse could it get? You remember the tool shed incident?
Dad, you don't understand. When I was at soccer practice, watching all those people sing and dance on stage, I felt something. But then I feel it move me, like a burning deep inside, like electricity, sparks inside of me, and I'm free, I'm free.
Face it, Pedro, he's a star.
You were right in taking him to see Billy Elliot the musical.
Our Johnny's gonna be just fine. Where's Johnny? The tool shed!
You're a man who bleeds hot, red, American blood. That's right, you're a man's man. A trans man's man. A trans man's trans man's man. But when you put the man in menstruation, it can be hard to find a tampon that's as rugged as you. Introducing Man-Pons. Tampons for men. The Man-Pon is as tough as coming out to your family as trans. We know because we tested them in the most extreme conditions you might have the need to bleed. Say goodbye to fruity, girly tampon scents. Man-Pons comes in tons of badass, gender-affirming scents, such as driftwood jerky, tanned leather gasoline, bacon blitzkrieg, and shark. Is your bro flow a total no-go? Not a problem. Man-Pons has got you covered with a killer range of sizes, from bullet wound to machete slash, all the way up to bear. Can you take it like a Man-Pon? In some cases, Man-Pons have been found to be hazardously absorbent, may cause severe dehydration or death.
I'll have a gin mule. Chilled, not iced.
Yes, monsieur. Coming right up.
Beautiful ceremony tonight, though not quite what I was expecting for the first launch of a nuclear ICBM network.
Oh? And what were you expecting for the first launch, Mr.
Shaw. Mark Shaw.
Mr. Shaw? In a war of practically infinite stakes, aggression is not only permissible, it is necessary. You don't appear to be a man of aggression, Mr. Shaw.
I'm perceptive, but in my business, a mere twitch of a muscle is all that's necessary to get what I want.
I'm sorry, Mr. Shaw. I'm not sure I understand what you mean.
What I mean to say is, you'd be surprised what you can do with just a little bit of well-placed strength. If you'd like, I could show you how.
I am confused. We are talking about the defense system, yes?
No. I don't mean to be rude, but I think there's a language barrier here, so I'm just gonna use less innuendo. What I'm saying is, I might not look it, but I'm a dangerous man.
I see. You think you are unique, Mr. Shaw? I have met and broken many dangerous men in my life, and you are all the same.
Oh?
You believe no harm can come to you, of course, until it does. And when things don't go your way, you ride off on your motorcycle into the sunset and call it a wash. You run with scissors and put your fingers into electrical sockets.
We are not talking about the same thing.
Then why don't you say what you mean to say? You talk a lot, even for an American. But it seems you have
All right. I am not who I say I am.
Who among us is truly who they present themselves?
No, stop. I work for the U.S. government.
U.S. corporate interests hold all international economies hostage.
No, shut up. No. I sneak into buildings, a lot like this one, put bombs in them, and then blow them up once I'm far enough away.
My cousin in Vladivostok does demolition for a contracting company.
Your Long Island, monsieur. Extra ice.
God damn it! I am a spy. I use chemical, kinetic, and biological weapons to assassinate foreign non-combatants, such as General Durov, who's literally sitting right there. I do all of this on behalf of the United States government, all off the record and in violation of almost every international treaty in existence.
I do not understand.
What don't you understand? How could I possibly make it clearer to you?
I do not understand because that would make you a war criminal, no?
What? No, because... But... I never... Okay. Chattanooga, evac, NASCAR, side of fries.
Why are you talking to your watch, Mr. Shaw? It cannot understand you. It is an
Looks like my ride's here. I feel like you and I could have been a thing, Miss...
Anita.
Let's call this a wash.
There goes one dangerous man.